Hi, shalom, shabbat tov. Um, I'm so happy to be here, and I want to share with you that in today's life, I'm a girl that loves planning. But look at my page. Um, Today lives. Oh my God, I haven't planned anything, and more because I felt like I want to be like very open to what I have in my inside world, and I wanted to be fluent as well. And I'm terrified. I'm so terrified. Oh my God. I'm a girl that loves planning. I have a plan for every quarter. I have a plan for a collection. I have a plan for marketing. I'm working on plans for my selling pages of the items online on my Etsy shop. So this is like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing it, but I'm so grateful for this opportunity because this now I know the space is open. And now I have to go inside and see what wants to come out. I think I have some connection problems, so sorry for that. But I wanted to share with you that this morning I woke up and I got a glimpse of water, and then I went outside to creation, to Mother Earth, to walk on soil, to feel this divine magic of creation flowing into me. And this feeling is very, very valuable to me because it lets me connect to myself, to the source of life, and to the present, to the now. And I love it. I love it when everything flows and when I have a good feeling about things and when love is flowing inside me, because I know that this is the magic that keeps me glowing and keeps my vitality levels high. And also, I know that it enables me to give and share and be able to give from my gifts with an open heart. And I love this feeling. It's something that I want to connect to it more and more. And I want to also to tell you that when I came back home, I took myself to my backyard, and in the backyard I have this whoopsie. I have this bunch of notebooks that I'm working with uh, as a tool to myself to understand what is going on within me, to reorder my inner world and balance, relax, harmonize with Mother Earth, with creation. I love this feeling when like I'm not there, when my being is dissolving into the source of life, and I'm ego free. I'm free to think freely, and this it lets my unique perspective come out and show itself and say what it wants. It's also a time when I'm asking for guidance, when I pray, when I let my fears come out and be present. And I love the tool of writing. I love writing. I have this bunch of notebooks that I'm writing in, and also I have this light blue notebook that this is my journal. And when I really want to know what's going on in my world and where my mind is, I just have to open it and read, because it says so much about my way of thinking, my way of perceiving, my plans, my fears, my wishes, my dream. It also has small little sketches of designs I want to make and create. And it has many plans in it. I can really see how everything is connected, and this feeling of unity inside me comes out in the words and in this notebook. I know that if I write down my fears, my mental issues that I'm dealing in my everyday life, my earthy thoughts, I'll free my soul. I'll free my soul, and I'll be open to give and receive and live and think my own unique perspective. And I know that I have to connect to my inner world and my soul in order to be me and give from what I have out to the world, to you, and do my thing, light my glow, and help us all elevate the spirit of life, the spirit of love, the spirit of giving and sharing and supporting each other, and connecting, and in a way caring each other, helping and loving. I know it sounds so simple, but every day I try to learn how to love the other, how to love myself, how to give myself self-love in a way that it will quiet my being and soul, and in order to be more present, more in love. I love this field of in love. I want it so much. This is what I want for all of us. I want us to be in love. I want us to feel blessed. I want us to feel good. I want us to feel good. I want us to feel healthy and strong. And I want us all to shine with our true colors. because I know that only by giving love and compassion and understanding and forgiveness to ourselves first, then we'll be able to give outside to others. So I really recommend this journaling tool as something for everyone to try and see, observe, and understand, realize what's going on in his inner world and what things he really needs in order to balance and reorder his inner world so we can come out and be in love and loving and giving and this flow, you know what I'm thinking of. So I just want to go over my notebooks because I did actually in my morning meditation went over all of them because each one of them is so precious for me. And okay, this is a new notebook. I've just started. As you see, it's the first page of the notebook. Everything is empty here, and I love this. First of all, the smell of a new notebook, of the new. I love it. It makes me really wow, go alive. So this is my thankfulness notebook, and this thankfulness notebook is a result of my realization that I have to write down everything, my gifts, my the things that I'm grateful for, my blessings. Like it can be like small little things like this let's say this taste of coffee that was really special for me and tasted so much. But in the first page, like here, I can see I'm elevating. I'm elevating my spirit because what it says here as a title is Havanot Gvohot. I love to write in Hebrew. I guess this is what my soul is most connected to the Hebrew language, to the Hebrew letters. And Havanot Gvohot is like high realizations I have, and I know that our world has like this materialistic side of it, but also it has this spiritual, high, elevated connection to worlds that have essences that our soul is like so much in need for, and she wants it so much, the soul, and I'm always trying to ask for tools that will help me to connect to the divine, to high elevated essences. And since I know that high realizations are so like they can be so like they can disappear in a second from your body, mind, spirit. So I really want to be in a place where I'm writing them down. I want to be in connection to them. I want to study them. I want to learn them. I want to practice them because I know that they have spiritual tools inside them that can help me in my real life, in coping with the issues, problems, uncomfortable situation that make me feel this emotion that most people wanna get rid of, but I know that the more I'll be in a mindset that helps me take care of my spirit and mental health, I know that it will even take me higher, that I have to clean this clutter. I have to deal with things that make me move, but move in a way that it makes me feel not good, not centered. And I spoke to a friend last week, and I told her that I've started doing like maps. I've started mapping my thinking. Like I'm taking a subject that is like very emotional, and that it has a certain connection to my mental side. And what I'm doing is I have it here. I want to show you how it looks. I did one map. Actually, I just started, but this is how it looks. Oh, I want to fix my hair. Oh, so this is how it looks. The map of thoughts that I have that is in my mind. And I know that by looking at it, observing it, understanding the paths that make me react in a certain way, I'll be more in a stage of acceptance and compassion and forgiveness toward myself, because now I understand where it's coming from, what's making me acting, and what's making me what's arousing my low energy that is taking my focus from where I want to be, from my center. It's actually like these distractions in life that take us away from our goodness, from our balance, inner balance, from our inner peace. So that's a new tool I've started to use. I would recommend you to give it a try, just to see how it affects you, and how it affects the way you react. Because we all have these buttons that when they are pushed, we are like, wow. So I'm more into observing them, understanding, realizing what's going on in my body, in my system, in my being, in order to quiet them down, go back to my center, and be good and do good, and let my body, mind, and soul synchronize into this frequency of love and goodness. And this is truly what I want this for myself, but I want it also for you. Because I know the importance of us as one united tribe to make like remarkable changes in our lives, in our communities, and in our world that we all share. So I have to make a small comment here that I'm really happy with this live because it's very intuitive. Don't you misunderstand. I'm terrified, but this intuitivity and this unique voice that is connected to my true me, to things I want to give and share, holds me in a state of mind of balance, of love, of giving, of sharing, of being me. I love this feeling. I love to love, and I'm going to continue to do my best and to be open to grow, to learn, to practice, and to be the best of me. So let's continue. So this notebook, this notebook is, I did had a whole page written in it, and this notebook is very, very valuable to me. I got confused with the other notebook because it was just the beginning. This is my Yemima homework notebook, and the first page was high realizations that is coming out from me after 5.5 years of learning Yemima. This is amazing, but this notebook is the gratefulness, thankfulness notebook, and I did write here a whole page about what I'm thankful for, and the headline of this notebook says Shavua Tov, and it also says that I want to be in a more flowing, happy, light flow. I want to be like careless. I wish I could be like this all the time. It also reminds me that I wish I could glow all the time, but in the hours that I can, I want to be in love field. In love with myself, in love with what I'm doing, in love with the decisions I'm making. And a lot of love, I see a lot of love here in this page. And I also use tools with my imagination, like I'm like really getting into the feeling of being in love. Like today, this morning, I thought about being in love with someone and how it will affect me, how it will affect my soul, my being, my energies, my vitality, my doing, my sharing, my business adventures, like how these ripples of love flow all over my being and like strengthening and connecting me to this source of life and love that I want so much. I also wrote myself that I'm thankful for listening to myself and being in a connection to myself and to my needs, to my aspirations, to my dreams, to my wishes, to my business mindset, and that I love it when I'm doing things that are influenced by my inner world, my inner motive, my inner source. I love it. It feels the most true to me to do things from this specific place. I've also written here that I'm asking for guidance, and I'm praying, and I have this conversation with my soul, but I guess that it also with the divine and with God, and I'm asking for help. I'm asking for guidance. I'm praying for things to happen and to come. Like I'm kind of whispering all kinds of things I want, and in order to be open to receive them. I love this openness feeling, like when I trust myself, when I trust what I'm doing and where I'm heading, and when I trust the force of all good and the force of life to bless us with good things to come. I love to make faith light me up. I love this faith glow around me. I want to connect to it. I want to ask for it. I know I'm nourishing from this, and I truly need it for giving myself this good feeling of being alive, but also being in love, and love is the answer. I truly believe it. I believe love is the answer for most of our problems and for most of our issues. So I'm written in this thankfulness novel, and I see here that I've written, today I have a live, and I don't know what the subject of the live will be. And I'm writing it down in my thankfulness notebook. Why am I doing this? I don't know, but I guess this is the reason for writing it down. I guess it let me trust. It let me trust myself, trust my voice, trust my authenticity, trust my inner to lead me and to guide me to the field that I want to be in. And this field is amazing. It's magical. It's like a wonderland. It's like so spacious and free and giving and loving. And that's what I want from all of us. I want all of us to be able to slide in, to dock in this field in order to feel good and be good and do good. So thank you. My thankfulness, gratefulness notebook. It's really a good, powerful tool to use in morning meditations. I'll go back to my next notebook, and the next notebook is one of my favorites soul foods ever, and I've always wanted to learn Kabbalah. I've always wanted to get closer to this tool of Jewish spirituality, but like really high quality and elevated. And finally, Baruch Hashem, thanks God, I found a beautiful teacher and a nice group to study Kabbalah together. And I'm very thankful for it. Kabbalah makes me understand essences. It gets me more closer to the divine, to God, to the God that's inside me, but also it shines a lot of compassion on my life. And gives me an opportunity to connect to high, elevated material of divine. And this is a true gift for my soul. And I knew I should study it, but things didn't happen. And I almost, not that I gave up, but I told myself, maybe one day it will happen. And I'm so grateful for this study and for giving myself this place of spirits, very high, elevated qualities and essences that help me heal my soul. It makes me try to show you something. I'm not sure if it will work, because I have a live here on my computer. But what I want to show you right now is my latest newsletter that I've been doing for the past few months, and this newsletter thing is bringing a lot of blessings, and I'm very grateful for it and for whoever told me to do it. So in this newsletter, I'm talking about divinity tools in the real life. So how do what tools do I use? And how do I welcome in this place of divine and goodness and love? And if you're interested in reading the newsletter, I'll just go over a few ideas that really are want me to talk about right now. And yes, the live is still on. Just checking. Oopsie. So in the beginning of each newsletter, I have like a blessing, and I love it when you open a newsletter and you get a blessing and you feel blessed. It is so relaxing to know that we all want the same thing, and that we all want this peaceful place inside us that is in the field of love, and that is has good intention, that are toward giving and doing good and sharing your gifts. I love it so much. So you have a blessing. By the way, if you're interested in subscribing to my newsletter, I would be so happy. You can go to my Facebook. I have links there. It's Orit Gutmacher Levy. Where else do I have links to my newsletter? I think in my Instagram also. You can write me a message and I'll send you a link to subscribe. And you're welcome to dive with me into this high quality soul food that we all feed on. So this newsletter, not this one, it's this one. This newsletter of Divinity Tools. I guess you can see here, and it talks about the journey to this wonderland, to this place that we nurture with divinity tools in order to help us illuminate love in the real world. So we know that by elevating peacefulness and goodness and faith, we can help radiate frequencies of healing, of love, of wholeness and holiness into our lives, into our families, communities, and the world. And this is amazing, and this is so meaningful for me, and something that I practice and I study, and I'm always in connection with this place. Because I'm reading a little bit from the newsletter, because I know that I'm nourished by love and a peaceful goodwill mindset. And in order to be able to let these energies in, I have to dock my soul into the divine source and connect with it. Set my true, pure connection, intention, whisper to invite it to flow within me, and be open to let these higher elements from elevated worlds enter my world, my inner world, my being, my soul. And in order to do it, I have to be, think, and perceive in openness and in a love, trusting way. So I'm reading a little bit here. this is, I'm reading from the newsletter I've sent on a Friday, every Friday on Shabbat Eve. I love to send the newsletter to my beloved customers and share with them tools I learn and things and theories and methods that I practice and how it all connects to the real world, like real tool, real things to practice in the real life. And I'm writing here, in order to align ourselves to sacred frequencies, we first have to cleanse our clutter, quiet our earthy thoughts, and reset our minds. Synchronizing all the parts of ourselves to this vibration generates a magical, fairy-like feeling of vitality, well-being, deep healing, and love. Slowly, we slide into a whole new dimension, to a secret wonderland of the divine. Welcome to a place where our souls glow brightly and shine with their true natural color. I love it. I love this foundation effect of unity with creation, nature, the source of life. This path activates the good stuff in us to come out and show up, be present, and our goodness sparks to crystallize with purity. Oh, this is so divine. I love this way thinking and connecting. I love it so much. It means so much to me. This golden feeling is what I wish for us, to strengthen our connection and align our will with the divine. I want us to glow with love, peace, goodness, wholeness, faith, and holiness. Again and again and again, forever and ever. Amen. This is so, makes me like, want to be in love and want to make love and do love and do good. It elevates my soul in my being to a place of a very elevated place that wants to give. I love it. I love this magical wonderland. I love it so much. And you can see here photos from the Jordan River and photos of nature, plants, flowers. So in the next section of the newsletter, I'm getting into like real tools that I use and things that I do, and I've started talking about them earlier in this live, but I might add some more. So have you tried these to make your morning magical? Divinity tools I use in the real life. So radiating frequencies of inner peace and faith can help us be more present and quiet down. Let us plant seeds of hope in our consciousness, nurture positive thoughts, help reduce stress level, and stay centered. Learn how I center with these divinity tools. Here is a list of things I do to promote love, inner peace, relaxation, and balance. And like there is a whole list, as you see, a whole big list. All these arrows you see here is a list of things I do to be, think, and perceive these thing. And this is me doing that. Yes, I want it so much. I'm asking for it every day, and you can see like photos of rainbows. I'm talking about how using rainbow colors in my coloring in order to balance and in order to quiet down and align my whole system to this vibration of love and peace. Um, I'll just give you a brief overview over things I do in order to invite the divine into my soul, into my life, and make this magical thing inside me ripple. So I'm writing, meditating is in the nature, nourishes my thought with good-hearted, inspiring idea, and connects me to creation. Nurturing my love for designing helps me calm down, de-stress, relax, and meditate. So this spark I have of designing and creating and forming shapes of that are inspired from the world of Kabbalah, from Judaism, and from sacred geometry, has a lot of good influence on my being in many dimensions. It's amazing. The fact that I'm doing what I love and I'm devoted to what I love, and I'm dedicated to make it like flourish, and this thing is has a really good effect on me in many levels. And I just want to share with you here a few things I've been doing lately. This box is full with the Stars of David I crafted for my Doda. Oh my God. This is so amazing. I love it so much. I'm going to ship it to Minneapolis, St. Paul, USA this week from the Galilee. Doda, I love you so much. Thank you so much, Doda. And here is another Star of David decoration I did for my Safta, my grandmother, and I added a string so she can hang it at her home and enjoy it. My Safta loves green. I love green too, Safta. Look at this amazing Star of David I did. Oh, this is amazing. A 3D Star of David. Amazing. I love it so much. It's so divine. And I have many more things that I design. I have like this. This is a whole bunch of a new collection of coloring pages I have designed, and a lot of Kabbalah elements, a lot of Ten Sfirot, a lot of Stars of David, a lot of sacred geometry shapes that radiate this divinity. And this is something I want to share it with you as well, my YouTubers who is watching this. So I think that connecting to sacred geometry and sacred symbols and shapes have a big influence on my overall being, and it's also a tool. I've listed in this newsletter list. I can read it to you. Brainwashing my eyes and consciousness with sacred shapes, symbols, and divine proportions creates an opening for soulful love and makes me glow. Definitely, I'm glowing from all of these. These are all very, very enlightening for me. I can feel the energy they radiate on me, and I love to connect to them. I love to look at them. I love to color them. I love it so much. Each one of them is like divine. Oh my God, I love this Star of David. Look at it. Oh my God, look what I found. The seed of life. It reminds me that last night, and of course the tree of life, the ten spirot. I love it. It reminds me that last night I started listing all the sacred shapes and elements I use in order to give you an kind of an overview of its the way it's structured, the influence they ripple, the energy they hold, and what symbolism they have. And doing this file, I was very, very, I could feel just by looking at the shapes and understanding their form and how they're structured and what does this symbolize. It makes me feel like in love again. So I'm going to put it in every page in my Etsy shop. If you're interested to see more designs, you're welcome to visit. You can look for zebra toys and just Google zebra toys, sacred soul art, or hallelujah, sacred soul art. And I just want to show you. Okay, this is the hallelujah sacred soul art, and this is the website, my shop, if you're interested to see more designs and get this energy, good energies of love and holiness into your life, you're invited to visit me. I would love that. So I'm making a pause. Let me just drink some water and think what I want to talk about more. I think that I'm not going to go over the whole list of divinity tools I've written in the newsletter. You're more than welcome to subscribe to my Hallelujah newsletter, and let me know what you think of what has been happening in this live. I would love to hear your personal thought of what I've said and how you felt. I'm into did it go through? Did you feel this love flowing from me to you? What did you feel when you looked at the sacred geometry shapes? Do you feel like coloring right now? How do you charge with this field of love in your life? And what divinity tools do you use? I'm really would love to hear back from you and to listen to what you have to say about divine tools and connecting to the divine and being in love in this love field. I would love to hear you your thoughts on it, your feelings, and let me know. Let me know what you think, what you felt. I really want to know. So I guess I wanna wish us Shavua Tov, and I wanna bless us all with faith and love and goodness and good deeds and good things to happen in each one of us lives. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for connecting to this field of love. Thank you for your love. So